Hello and welcome to a channel update. Now it's been a very long while since I've done one of these, and that's because I've only had about 5 subscribers for about months upon months upon months, so there's been no need to. But very recently that's jumped to 20. Now don't get me wrong, that's still low for any YouTube channel when you're talking hundreds of thousands of subscribers and viewers in some of the bigger channels. However, it's a massive achievement for me, so thank you very much for joining on. I actually got off my backside and posted a few videos on Facebook in particular, and it jumped, so thank you very much. So today I'm really going to talk to you about 3 areas where the channel is going to go, what I've done, what I've changed, and how you can get in contact with me, because I've done a few user replays. So the first thing I've done is I've actually started doing user replays. These have either been ones that have been sent in by me, sent in to me, like the Hindenburg, ones which I have found on WoWsreplays. Ooh, let's pause for a second. Opening salvo, looking good against that Edinburgh, and sadly just a touch too short. So yeah, so that's one area. 2, the one bit I was going to do but I haven't yet. So that Yo Yang, just pause again, that Yo Yang is second set of torpedoes. If that Edinburgh hasn't moved, they're going to hit and give me a perfect reference of where to fire. So let's wait 1, 2, 3, bang. That's going to be in the center of the ship, right at the waterline. So these salvo looks good, and we've just been momentarily spotted. However, they're in the air and he's been gotcha'd. First blood. Great start. And my friend Arrow has just mentioned that in the chat. He was very pivotal in this game in trying to organise the team to do what we're supposed to do. Help each other out, support each other. So I made the decision to go towards B. He actually changed his course and went towards C to support the attack on that section. So yeah, user replays. The bit I was supposed to do but didn't do, I've mentioned in the update, was historical videos. I did one on the Clempton class destroyer, which was fascinating, but the amount of effort I had to put in to get it right, not necessarily the video, the actual editing side of things, but the research, making sure I got the right data, make sure the data I had got was up to date, was I correct, where was I correct, took way too long. Fascinating, don't get me wrong, but way too long to be a viable format for me to do. I might do some in the future, but it's certainly something I've had to park. What has been surprisingly popular has the music videos, which I've done 3 of them now, and one's called Take the Cap. There's one on the space views. That came away by accident because I had a great game in the space battles. I thought, I need to make a new intro. Once I'd edited the intro, I realised I'd done 20 seconds, 20 to 40 seconds of a 2-minute music track. I was like, well, let's turn this into something different. Let's turn it into a music video. And quite thankfully, that's one of the reasons why. Ooh, bit of a trade there. One of the reasons why I've continued to do them. They seem to be very popular and a bit different. Now they do take a long while to do, but I find them very rewarding. And so now where we are in the game is we've pushed them out of C cap, we've taken that, and we've now taken B cap. We do have a big significant points advantage. However, and we also have a ship advantage. They're 2 down to our 1. However, it's still not over yet. They've taken 1 cap and they're pushing us on B, and we don't have that much support here. Just me, the Attago, who's running against a very strong squad of destroyer, battleship and cruiser. Now Attago here has to get out of dodge. I did actually tell him in chat, and their Attago is very good. He knows exactly when to duck and dive, so I can't actually hit him, which is a right old shame. Come on, coming along. Oh, is he going to survive? I take this opportunity to turn in, so I've got the island between me and most of the battleships. The North Carolina is showing a beautiful broadside, and sad things he's done. He's pulled the Notzer. He has pulled the Notzer. That has sealed his fate. He's in front of too many guns. But I take this opportunity to turn away because it's only me now and a destroyer in this cap. And sure enough, all the actual last salvo fire is against the Otago, who's now dead, rather than me, apart from those 2 shells. Even I can deal with 2 shells. Again, salvo out against the Otago. I didn't bother looking. So yeah, I got a little bit of chip damage, nothing fancy. So I'm pulling away now because I know I'll die if I don't actually run. Our destroyer has other ideas though and is going for a bit of a charge. Okay, so really covered those 2 points. The music videos, how long it takes, and what I have dropped from my previous update. Now, so the channel is still going to carry on. I'm still going to do user replays, still going to do the Shenanigans, still going to do the Weekend Warriors, and I've probably taken away the historical novel, historical system, and now put in place the music videos instead. And I must admit, I thought this destroyer player was being stupid. He has literally thrown himself away. So I thought, but it's a calculated throwaway. There's a lot of juicy targets there for those torpedoes, a lot of them, and sure enough, bam, he hits the Otago and sinks him. And 2 of those other torpedoes are looking tasty against that North Carolina. And 2, brilliant, fantastic. So that was a good trade. Good trade. It wasn't a throwaway, but a good trade. And now I'm running for the hills. So that's where the channel's going. So how can you get in touch with me? Well, you can get in touch with me through my in-game chat. My user in-game name is pslack83. Send me a message. You can send it via email at harlequin.slack. All this will be in the description below at gmail.com. Or you can ping me a message on YouTube, or if you find me on one of the Facebook groups, ping me a message through there. And I hope to try and either reply or use your replay file for actual games, for actual videos. No guarantee, as always. I have a full working life, so this is a hobby of mine rather than a money stream, as it were, rather than my life. So just having a little chat. That arrow has come around now to support me at B. He's finished his job at C. It's coming back round to support. And this is the most biggest threat they've got, because they've got 2 battleships here. But to be honest, this game is pretty much won. And I must admit, my experience of ranked has been very, very good. I've had a few games which have been atrocious. I've played badly, or the team has not tried to win and tried to just get a lot of money, just to get a lot of damage. But generally they've been games like this, where we try to work together, try to do what we need to do to actually win, rather than necessarily sink all the ships. Salvo out, he's showing a beautiful broadside. Hopefully I've gauged this right. Let's see. Come on, looking good, looking very tasty, and yes, only 2 hits but with a citadel. Excellent, brilliant. Nicely done. Very pleased with that. Of course, in real life, if that was a real shot against Citadel, the whole ship would now blow up. But it is a computer game at the end of the day. So generally, yeah, ranked has been very enjoyable. I'm up, and this was my final game because I unfortunately don't have any tier 10 ships. Not yet. I'm on the verge of a couple of tier 9s and another Citadel. Thank you. Brilliant. An arrow has actually said in the chat there, well done. That is why I play. That sort of team effort. And it is a team game. You can't be solo in this, or very rarely be solo. So just got the turplets left now. We're racking up the points. There's no way you can win. We're capping their final cap at A, so they're not getting any points. So overall, my video content will change. I'll stick to the Weekend Warriors, Shenanigans, user replays, and finally the music videos, because I have thoroughly enjoyed making them and they seem very popular. On a side note, I have a lot of respect for people who do fun-times videos, because I did one for the competition recently, and by God, do they take a long time. But yes, that's where we are at the moment, folks, and we're just now allowing the clock to run itself down. Oh, that's not going to do any damage. Sure enough, 1990, 990. Can I get last salvo out? Well, I did, but will it connect? No. But hey, we won. And that brought up my tier rank 10, which is the highest rank I can actually get. Not average damage, but worth it. Overall, we played extremely well. Hopefully you enjoyed this update, and I'll see you all on the next one. Goodbye.